Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever the case may be. I really appreciate you coming back to uh, finish the lesson. So here we go. We're going to talk about multiplying, dividing real numbers, which we've done that already in the last video, but we're going to kind of emphasize evaluating exponents. So here we go. So I want you to notice that we are doing negative 5 to the second power. So notice that the negative 5 is inside parentheses. So we have to keep it in parentheses. And so now we have a negative times a negative, which is a positive. So this is going to equal positive 25. On this particular problem, we have positive 3, and the negative 3 is inside the parentheses. So we keep negative 3 inside the parentheses. We have negative 3 times negative 3, which is 9. And then positive 9 times negative 3 is negative 27. Negative 27. Okay, that's our answer. Now, when we get to this particular problem, we're going to solve it just like we did in the first one. We're going to have the negative 5 inside the parentheses. So we have positive 5 times positive 5, which is 25. 25 times negative 5, you have 5 quarters, right? So that's a negative 125, and that's your answer. Now, I want you to see this process. Okay, I took that away because I wanted to emphasize this. The parentheses is not there, so we're solving it as negative 1 times 5 to the second power. So we would have negative 1 times 5 to the second. Order of operations, this is 25. 25 times negative 1 gives us negative 25. Please make sure you go back and study that. That may be kind of confusing. I know it was for me when I first saw it. So I challenge you to encourage you, shall I say, to go back and look at that. All right, so here we have negative 2 over 5, and we have it in parentheses. Negative 2 over 5 in parentheses. We have a positive times a positive that gives us positive 4 over positive 25. All right, so that is the work that we needed to do to evaluate our exponents, looking at dividing negative numbers. We still have the same process of, I use a triangle. Sorry, that's the triangle up. That's a negative. Negative divided by a positive is a negative, so that's going to be negative 4. Here we do the same process that we have done before. Leave it, change it, flip it. So we're going to do negative 1/2 divided by or times negative 4/5. We're going to reduce diagonally. We end up with 1, and this is going to be 2. So we have a negative 2. A negative times a negative, that's a positive. And then we have 2 times, 1 times 5, which is 5. So our answer is going to be 2/5. Now, on letter C, it is a negative divided by a negative, which gives us a positive answer. And that's going to be negative 4 divided by negative 1 equals positive 4. So yes, we've done a lot, but I definitely appreciate you hanging in there with us, or with me rather. I'm very proud of your accomplishments that you have so far, and we're almost done with chapter 1. Well, you have a great day. And once again, if you have any questions, put them in the comment sections. If you need to talk to me, email me at glenspages1@gmail.com. If you're struggling with anything, feel free to reach out to me. Once again, I appreciate your time. All right, bye.